on the way in, Destrian and Hype. But beyond that, we should be into the spike plant, and post plant wise, pretty solid
avoided
so
that.
far.
Actually just outside the gravity well.
Oh, nukkye, that's perfect though. Great timing just to dip back through towards heaven. Yeah, he takes a load of damage for it. We're going to take BOLSI down with him. Trade comes out. And, well, so far, so good for G2. Still doing damage with this little crossfire. The timing! It's so good for Hype to dip into that smoke. I thought maybe he got the worst end of the stick, but no. The 2v2, the horn goes up, and Destrian goes down. And again, this is the conditioning we want to see. And how good is this when there's now a challenge on it, a fight on it? You can already see Fade keeping Mixwell tested and pushed down, and he's still committed on this. No Spectres. I mean, they're churning through, but... Again, they've lost Mixwell.
And actually didn't get an awful lot of damage for on the other. BOLSI's actually found hoody through the smoke as well. Just as nukkye was looking to reinforce there with the owl drone, but a little bit of a fumble here early on. An absolute util dump, well, a huge exchange at the end of C long here towards the orb. And Mixwell, as you noted, committed to it. Almost overstaying his welcome there, Lauren.
If you're OGLU London United, this is dreamy, right? You barely came in with much, maybe like that sort of frenzy, and obviously you're depending on feqew to do some damage with that headhunter. That's your big win proponent here, but Meddo gonna try and take some space back for the trade. Not gonna come in, no one gonna try and swing back around towards middle. They're focused towards C-long. You can see the cross being watched though. Meddo's there. Really good work. That's the beauty of it, right? Buying that time, securing the site, just denies that cross up, and there may be road to recovery here. It's still not pretty. It's still not good, even if G2 win this, and they still might not. BOLSI on the drive-by. It's on Meddo. He's heard the timing right. He's got the positioning decently down. Now, you're going to be in at least that little bit of a chance to have this utility work out. Long no longer available, so he knows that they've got to be going through sewer anyway. Process of elimination, but 10 seconds.
10 seconds
this is
left.
still brutal.
Spike planted.
And if OGLU London United make this even more uncomfortable by any means, this might be cooked.
And it slapped down so early, Lauren.
And look, if Fade is just going to be keeping track of all of these players, right? Like, you've already just noted Mixwell can't get aggressive now. Has to go back, has to respect the utility investors. So now you're playing a somewhat passive Neon. I mean, this round doesn't really matter too much. But again, you got to look at that knock-on effect again. I love the composition of the Raze and Fade coming in together. Defensive side. Now, they don't actually know AvovA. The one problem is, don't get to see that with the Prowler coming through. Doesn't make much of it, though. Still cleared out so diligently by BOLSI. And they're just going through the motions. No real chances
One enemy remaining.
for G2 here. And BOLSI just farming up, but that's perfect. Okay, now we have to look at the post plan. What do we have? AvovA trying to clear a little bit of space going forward. Lockdown going to come in as well, but Destrian bodies down AvovA. Garage now closed. No further threats coming from that side, but there's the fight back in from long. Finally, they break back through, and we have to look at BOLSI. I mean, it's...
You'll find the first, but...
Spectre had to lock down.
Keep it up.
He denied the plant. That good, though. nukkye from downtown going to try and connect on this. And again, deny spike plant and buys a couple of seconds, but they need to somehow get the frag, and it's effective trades for OGLU London United. Massive denial, and Meddo, well, he gets a chance towards the site. He gets to slip towards logs, and that's about it so far. Two lined up, spacing, not precarious, but fine in the end. Still a sick player, man. It feels like I hadn't seen, you know, that level from him in a moment, but that mechanical capability always so strong. But again, proactive play, and it's all being handled. BOLSI, beautiful move. OGLU London United are so aware of what they are trying to achieve here. Now, this setup, pretty filthy. Now, initial utility cleared. Breach ult comes in, and, well, Meddo's gone down. The pinch is perfect once again. There's no space here. Yeah, you get one. You need some miracle from this man. And the press
should be on red alert on C site.
You want to fight it?
Jump peek, there it is. They know what's going their way. They've got 3 players here. They've got to try and hold this one back, but away we go. BOLSI just getting melted down. Perfect investment of utility and combination work. AvovA, that is stunning. 3 huge kills out of nowhere. And Mixwell prowling around.
That was embarrassing.
In the A connector. I'm gonna bait the audio, see if you can get any closer, but No one biting on it. feqew still in the back.
timing on the jump.
Timing, man. That's atrocious for feqew. Maybe should have waited a little longer, but hindsight's 2020. And this is 2 for 1. Hype and BOLSI getting the correct trades. Fade ult coming in, and now, well, Mixwell's been seen. So few chances, 15 HP, decayed, marked, noted, everything. Locked, surely going to be just a throwdown, right? Like, they're going to commit on this. Mixwell is going to see nothing for a couple of seconds here. BOLSI has actually committed out. Full utility investment, and Mixwell needs this fight, and he gets it. Does get the, well, the life taken out of him between the utility invested. Again, look at this brawl that's going on. The full commitment from both sides.
Hoody just misses off the reload there. Meddo this time around should know that feqew slipped the net. You gotta be careful with the rolling thunder.
Thunder for the
1v1. Thank God Hoody still found it.
Yeah, imagine the absolute scenes, but Boo got it back. And now, oh, I thought he was ready for it. He looked so ready for this. Have that late alert coming through on middle. We still have layers to this, Mike.
You've got to keep your eyes on feqew here because the retake's coming through on site now. They just need to buy a little bit of time. BOLSI's going to find the first hit.
Mixwell! How? And the rifle just goes a little bit further out of hand. He can't get the up and read that they're going to be on this B site. And you've got to say it, feqew has to play his life. If he goes down, there's so many options, and he's kept himself alive.
That second!
How's he gone? He's going to get potentially 3 here. AvovA needs to steady his nerves, but he's getting crunched in on. This is disastrous. This is a nightmare for G2.
That's done.
Oh! But maybe Meddo can break free of it. Maybe there's still a chance. The frenzy in favor. feqew on the corner. They've got, I think they saw enough. They saw enough. feqew is there. What a saving grace. Oh, you're right. All that early work paying dividends for feqew. On the other side, Boo, what you got? A shorty and a dream.
He's going to be rewarded.
Oh,
Mixwell with the
Mixwell.
hard clearance actually finds the kill on Boo.
They haven't checked long. They haven't checked long, and this is where feqew is. And we are well within the areas he can be dipping around in. He wants more, he gets more. Dips away to CT, and now he readjusts. This
Oh
is
my
beautiful
God.
work. Reining it in, and now finally he falls. But the damage... You can see all the investment on this one. Tap on the spike, draws out the first wave of utility. And the follow-up kill. Lovely. G2 need this. Oh, BOLSI's just outdone nukkye. And Meddo, that utility's great as long as you can play your life and stay alive. Another tap on the spike. They're not sticking this. And he's got another.
BOLSI's so sharp, man.
He does have the rifle to bring into this, but the rest are on Spectres, Sheriffs, and not much else. Oi.
Oh my
Oh, he's
word.
sticking around! Hype living up to his name. 3 players left in tatters over by the sewers.
As if you sit in spawn, we're going to keep pushing you. Like, just work on your default for a couple of rounds. And they were absolutely rewarded for it. Meddo, actually, great for the clearance here on the back of the molly.
Beautiful.
If G2 can build on the back of this, as nukkye will find a tag as well onto Boo. So, or more softened up here. Spike not committed just yet. We'll see what the adjustment here from G2 is. Actually, what the response is from OGLU, because they're walking mid.
And normally you hold a default to catch this sort of aggression, right? If you're at a if you have the player advantage, you know that the intention would be to try and get the trade back. Mixwell. Oh, that's nice. Okay, the follow-up as well. Hype makes a bit of a meal of it. But again, you'll be happy with that if you're Mixwell. A little confidence.
Max.
When to see when and or if. And there's the showstopper. Oh, that's gonna be a hard clear on nukkye. Does he get to keep his BOLSI! You have no right to be doing that. Punishing AvovA as well. He didn't even know how to get his gun back out. I'm in the bin mentally if I'm AvovA, but luckily he's got a better mental game than I do. So feqew's still going to do damage from hell, and it's all on Meddo in a 1v2. He's going to get the first, surely, but the fall not going to happen. Boo is there to seal the deal. It's 13-5. And again, that scoreline is forgiving, considering how some of these rounds were.
It was almost respect.
That was with Baddy G, so little caveat to that. But let's dive into things. So this defensive side, well, certainly very proactive. And look at the reveal, so much information. And what a response. G2 get to keep their lives.
Actually,
Identify that Hype's already here, right? That's pretty good information, and the follow-up as well. So he's certainly considered, certainly noted. Tries to buy as much time as he can, but overwhelmed. Perfectly done by Meddo in the end, but Boo with the response in kind. Remember the HP on nukkye and Mixwell. And look at this positioning. Dreamy stuff. A little bit of the jump through. Will eventually give up his life, and Boo left in the 1v2. I think that paranoia is at bare minimum going to find nukkye here, but trying to bait the audio cue to make them look towards heaven, but the swing out Gonna give away that he's still very much posted on this. He's yet to see Hoodie in this one. There's the flash, gets to dodge it, but on the
Quick progress. Yeah, quick progress up catwalk, actually.
Yeah, no messing. Oh dear. Spike gets dropped. That was a little bit of a fumble, maybe misreading the timing on this, and already Moles is there to fill the void. Over gone down, the follow-up on the wide swing. Mixwell's not going to get it, and it's still doing damage, but it's freestanding for OG London United. Indicator, and you can see that the full round, feqew's going to now sit towards Tree as well. Morsey feeling the full pressure, perfect fragment coming in, and nukkye can't get past it, tries to, not going to happen. Morsey now suppressed, has to fall away from this G2 trying to commit as hard as they can. 25 seconds, underhand flash. Second one comes in. They should be so blind. And feqew's on for it. Two line up, and he does get to keep his life. How is he still standing? How are they ignoring this man? You cannot ignore this man. Oh, he dips through. That's so dangerous. Obviously, he can get away. The beauty of the chamber, but now Hype's in trouble. Overwhelmed. He can't do much with it. G2 still stand. Yeah, 4 HP for Meddo, but it's still more than enough to work with. But can dip towards the site fast. Boo. He's got to know they're on the site. There's going to be the ult coming in. Audio now just at a minimal. nukkye gonna punish quickly. What can feqew do about this? This is so tricky to clear with 3 players tucked towards the back of Boathouse. One up close towards the boxes. That's gonna be Mixwell. Knife. I don't think we'll even find Mixwell though, so he should still have that tour de force out. Perfectly fine. feqew. Just waiting, and they're playing the clock perfectly here. This is lovely. Really well done by G2. Scrappy, but made it work.
Yeah, really scrappy on the way in. It was forcing OGLU here to commit to exits on actually a lesser purchase here at least. feqew going to find another one. Mixwell still desperately trying to charge down this kill. Will fall to the spike, but Box here with the hold. At least now they will adjust on the back of that contact.
Okay. Okay, it's gonna be one of those games. nukkye needs to respond. What is going on? What is going on?
What?
Oh, I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it. I don't know what just happened. The horn, the slow, the wall finally broken down, but it's left on 1 HP, Mike.
Yeah.
What are you meant to do?
It's unfortunately here, and that's just well, that.
Okay, that's what you do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Silly me. Now, pressure on both sides of the map wasn't just this, you know, vainly attempt approach of pulling attention. There is commitment behind this. Actually very well done.
Spike's not committed yet, though.
That is true. The spike will be on the way. And feqew forces the angle. Good little flash from Hoodie, and the follow-up kill is perfect for now. Slowly creeping towards A. Now, Boo's position is a dirty off angle. If you try and clear deep,
Wow.
could get caught. But again, that could also happen. AvovA could just walk out main. Always a chance of Molesy gonna pop the ult. Spots one, tries to catch the chamber flying towards the side, but it's feqew from up on heaven to try and bring this back. Now the spike's been left in towards main, and look at the position coming in from Destrian. It's bizarre, and he's just been shifting this. He has not made noise. They may consider it, but you can see the
spike's still
priorities.
in main.
Sit with heaven, sit with short. Exactly, Mike. And now Destrian goes, I see. Now, surely they start wondering. Surely someone's going to check
Mixwell's in
this.
front of the box.
Maybe not. And okay, a safe plan for AvovA at the very least gets him a chance in this fight. Removing the horn gives himself a way out here, gives himself some room, cause that paranoia to build in Destrian's mind, but he's read it correctly. He didn't doubt it for a moment. This is going to really make progress difficult.
Back to a 4v4 though.
Yeah. feqew's just there. Just standing there. He's found one. He's taking out nukkye. They're making such a go of this. Where's the rest of them, though? It's right now just feqew. Maybe the paranoia building. They're going to be swinging through short anytime now. There. Speaking of paranoia, it comes in. Hype down, takes down Meddo, and it's AvovA. Tuck towards hell. Only good for one. Hype on the
Almost like, yeah, they're expecting this contact to come through very delayed.
Yep.
Which is why I think Hype thinks he's going to get away with that.
Oh, but Boo still gets away with taking Mixwell's head. The other few slip through, though, towards site, and there could be that late push through the smoke. There it is, still dealt with. feqew's there in time, and Boo unaffected, unpressured, because feqew's taking all of that attention. And now the spike's the only thing left, really, for this side. Can they even get it down? The underhand flash to the right, but they're just poured in upon. And
Be proactive towards A. That will be the case. nukkye doing his best Jing cosplay, and actually will get rewarded for it. Boo will fall deep in spawn. It removes the smokes here, so it's got to be a very slow burn here for OG to try and find their way onto B site.
okay. Wall and then go. Yeah, seems to be the plan. Mixwell holding back for now, leaving AvovA to take the contact on the side, but overwhelmed too many players. A few angles, that's a dirty little switch out to the shorty. That
Yeah, double short stack and
Horn goes down and he flies in. That's really nice.
Beautiful.
I like this. This is what I want to see from G2, man. You've got some of the most talented players in the world. Activate them. Hoody just, I mean, fair enough. Take those who are sat deep towards it. Horn goes up, and AvovA wants to be the first to go off it. Now you can see the fragment towards the back of the side, but it doesn't really isolate too much. OG London United foot down on the round, and
And actually, I think Mixwell's a little paranoid that the knife was going to note him there, and he was going to be stuck. He's dealt with on the way back in.
AvovA's on an island. Yeah, that's not gone well for Mixwell. Maybe overcooking it, overthinking it a bit, but AvovA cleared comfortably. OGLU had issues. This is a chance for Mixwell, though. He's gone. The conundrum. He could have stuck around, maybe try to find that angle towards market, but he's so paranoid about feqew, and rightly so. But here comes the attack towards the side. AvovA just depleted instantly. Paranoia hits. Mixwell has no eyes on this. He's surrounded.
And what can you do?
The utility work.
What can you do? Feqew.
True.
And he was given so much freedom to put it to use. First time I'll ever admit I'm wrong, ever. OGLU, the wind in their sails, looking a little more eager now in this round. And Mixwell again forced out of position.
Forced off.
BOLSI,
good swing.
follow up, pretty good for the trade actually, but Mixwell again with the double dip. Destrian there to punish it.
And maybe that was G2's adjustment a little bit, try and fight off that pressure towards Mixwell, potentially get that swing from market, but even now it gets traded effectively for OG London United, always aware. Hoody gets suppressed, but he doesn't get checked. nukkye goes down and Hoody next in line to fall. And it's all on AvovA in a 1v4. The man used to be pretty damn clutch. Castrol, will I? There's bullets whizzing left and right. AvovA is given no quarter.
Paranoia.
The paranoia now hits. This is just so oppressive. OG London United batter G2. This was clean work, and that utility work was on point. They came in prepared.